excessive food, and he had 64 laddus, and when he came back, his wife said, that why don't you have churan chutki, some digestive? So he says, Are bauli akal nahi ban ke 6 bachchon ki mata, agar churan chutki ke liye jagah hoti, to main 2 laddu aur na bhog leta.
Brother, the question is directed to Mr. Rashmi Zaveri. This is a book I've come across, which is named Meat Eating 100 Facts. Please, sir. This is not concerning to you.
You may put your question saying one book writes like that rather than saying this person's book or that. You say this book states so and so, that would be acceptable.
Okay, here is a book from Jain publication. You being a Jain, I'm asking you a question, which is, the name is Meat Eating 100 Facts, written by Dr. Nemi Chand. And it gives a cartoonic representation of meat eating people, which I feel it's very insulting and I mean it's degrading, I mean defaming. So I just want to ask you, in this Jains being tolerant, is it fair enough for Jains to publish such books which can hurt people's feeling? I mean, is this, it's mockery, I mean. Please answer.
Yes, the speaker would not like to answer to that. I give him the full right not to answer to a question which a speaker feels is not suitable. We will allow the second question. Will the speaker?
The question of
okay, the next question, please, for the. He passes that answer. He would not like to respond.
I'm not satisfied.
See, the speakers have a right. See, I would request the questioners not to get worried or agitated in any sort. The speakers have a full right not to respond, or if you feel your question is not right or not suitable for them, they have a right not to respond back. Kindly note, to put your question and frame it in such a way that it is not vulgar, neither derogatory, and yes, so it should not be derogatory to the speaker or to a particular faith. Put it in a factual manner. This is what stated. What is your opinion? Don't give your comment in a derogatory manner. Ask, what do you say about this? Yes, don't give your opinion. Let the speaker give their opinion on the subject. Yes, sister. Next question for Dr. Zakir.
Assalamualaikum, brother. My name is Azra. I would like to ask, in a book promoting vegetarianism by Gopinath Agarwal, on page 15th and 16th, he says that the milk a cow gives in its lifetime can satisfy 90,000 persons at one time. Satisfied 1,000 persons at one time. The same applies for goat also. That lays a golden egg daily is never a wise proposition. Do you agree with him?
The sister asked a question again from the same book, and I would like to make a clarification. Mr. Salechar, he gave these books and said you can have more books. The letter is there if you want, and these books are available in various market places. People are bound to buy, etc. That's right. Therefore, I'm telling, I'm requesting the people. That's right. That's right. The brother asked, why am I repeating? Because all the arguments are mentioned here. These arguments, if it's not mentioned here, I wouldn't have repeated it.
I'll be able to. Please, I think your tempers must be calm. What Mr. Javeri said very correctly. Book is written by somebody else. It is he who should try to defend the book. Mr. Javeri doesn't want to defend the book. So let us forget the book and ask all questions which are pertaining to the talk.
Correct, and I agree with it. I agree with it. Mr. Zaveri read from books. He didn't do a research. He read books which speaking against non-vegetarian. He read books and he presented the fact. Either I accept it or I say the fact is wrong. I can't say because I didn't read the book, no one can ask me questions. That's illogical. If you ask me any questions pertaining to non-veg food, I either say the book is false, or I say that it's illogical or it's logical. To get irritated. It's a book promoting vegetarianism. If someone gets me a book, I will say that book is false.
Excuse me, I don't allow a debate between the audience and the speaker. The audience just put the question, the speaker can only answer the question. Don't get involved. I will not allow Dr. Zakir, neither Mr. Zaveri to get involved in any debate with the audience. This is not a debate time for the audience. Kindly note. You can continue with the answer.
I'm going to start with the answer. You can start the timing also. If I'm going to be interrupted every chairperson not to be biased towards one person only. If they're interrupting my answer, I have to be given time. And argument, which is there not only in this book, even in other books on internet. You go, it is given. First thing is that is milk veg or non-veg is a big question. There are veg who say that milk is non-veg. I'm not blaming the speaker. This book, again, says non-veg. If we have milk, so many diseases. Other vegetarian foundations say no, we are lacto-vegetarian, we have milk. Whether milk is non-veg or veg. My simple question is, animals, when you milk the animal, it causes severe pain. You ask a breastfeeding woman, certain times she has problems, when you extract milk from the animal, it's painful. When you don't agree that animals are meant for food, how can the cattle and the cow? It is so painful. It is nothing but robbing the animal. It's meant for food, and if you have the milk of that animal, you are robbing the milk which is meant for the offsprings, for the calves. And the example that was given, that a cow in a day gives 10 kgs of milk. Again, kgs of milk in a day. In a month, 300 kgs. In a year, about 300 milk in kgs. In liters. Why in kgs, I don't know. Ask the author. And then further it says that 3,000 kgs of milk, it will feed 6,000. Still only 1,000 people. Which is better? 90,000 or 1,000? Why? Like daily. It's not a wise proposition. And I agree with that. But the point to be noted is that no milkman will ever give a milking cow to the slaughterhouse. No milking cow, because a milking cow is multiple times more expensive than a cow which has passed its age of milking. In Bombay, it costs 20 to 25,000 rupees milking cow. An old cow which has crossed the milking age, 3 to 5,000 rupees. So, what we do, cattle, we look after it till the time it gives milk. After it starts giving milk, we slaughter it. Of the goose. When it stops laying, we slaughter the goose for its flesh. सांप भी मरे और लाठी भी न टूटे. We are more intelligent. Again, the argument giving. Let's see some animals. So much. Why do you overload them? And furthermore, the Indian statistics and bull, only 25% are productive. The remaining 75% are unproductive. Either past the age of milking or they are males, all non-females, bulls, oxes. Now what will you do with the 75% of excess non-productive cow? Bulls, ox. One option, you rear them up yourself. According to the statistics. Their statistics, not my statistics. 18,000 a year. So after they give milk, they live another 4-5 years. Which farmer will bear the burden of millions of cows every year 18,000? Second option is give to Jivdaya organization. They leave it open, it enters the field, eats up the crop. Third option, leave them in the jungle, animal will kill them. The last option